name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
Racing takes place at Hollywoodbets Greyville on the turf track Sunday the 1st of January 2023. We're into the new year, and hopefully by this time all of you have managed to make a bit of cash over the weekend and heading into Sunday the 1st of Jan to start it off on the right note. Now racing at Hollywoodbets Greyville, we've got 10 races on the program, and of course we've got the two feature races. Well, one is a Group 3 and one is a listed race that was meant to take place on Boxing Day here at Hollywoodbets Greyville, but the operators have managed to include these two races on New Year's Day, and we've got the Flamboyant Stakes and the Christmas Handicap, which both races looking forward to some nice horses on show there, and 10 races on the program. So exotics begin in race number 2 with the bipart place accumulator, race 3, and the pick 6 in race number 4. Now before I get into race number 1, we do have an interview for you. That's with Michael Roberts and Gareth Van Zyl.
Most definitely, Saturn Moon has improved again. You know, she's quite a backward filly, and so I think she could sneak into the money. Most definitely, you know, Nonoti is probably the better of the two horses of mine, and I even expect more improvement from her last run. She's come on again, and she's also got a good draw. So I think she's a runner.
Yes, Raheel, looking for improvement. I'll be surprised if she's a contender for the finish, but certainly can improve.
Yeah, thanks to Gareth Van Zyl and Michael Roberts for their comments on their respective runners in race number 1, which is a maiden plate for the fillies and mares over 1,400 meters. And we do have one scratching at the time of recording. That's of number 4, Sensible Lady, who doesn't take a part in the lineup here. Favorite is number 2, Princess Joe at 14-10. Daddy's Jet is at 6-1. Sky Cafe 7-1, along with Such a Cracker. And then it's 8-1 about the Michael Roberts charge Nonoti. Now race number 1, Princess Joe, favorite 14-10. Whether she's a 14-10 shot in this lineup, I'm not convinced. I think she's a bit too short in the market for my liking. She does have the experience under the belt. Fair debut run, 1.5 lengths behind Shanta's Pride. She's drawn in gate number 2. She's bound to come on with that run under the belt, and neat draw as opposed to the horse that looks to be her main rival in the form of number 13. But if we pull out that form line, there's been 22 runners for one winner, which was Cinnamon Blush, 2 seconds and 2 thirds. So it's a weak form line, and we could see Princess Joe vulnerable in this lineup here. She's obviously only had one start today, so she's going to come on with a run, but whether she's a good thing or not, I'm not convinced. She certainly is the one that they all have to beat, but 14-10 is on the sharper side. Now number 13, Daddy's Jet. Last time out, things went wrong for her at the start. She lost 2 lengths. She gave them start, and she was only beaten 4.2 lengths, doing her best work late on in the day. The further she goes, the better for her. She steps up to 1,400 meters now. I think it's going to suit her nicely. She goes around the turn, and if Robert Carty manages to tuck in from a deep draw and manages to get into a nice position, allow it to settle nicely, I think she'll be finishing off a race very well. And horses like Sky Cafe always want to include into the mix from that form line. Fortune Bay, the horse that did run second last time out behind a Rock and Roll Girl, has come through to win and finally shed her maiden tag. So Sky Cafe certainly want to include into the mix. And horse number 10, I'm the Buzz. If she does take a place on Sunday at Hollywoodbets Greyville, then I think she's going to be a serious contender for top honours in this lineup here. 8-1 is the current price. I know she is drawn out deep, but she's one that will be switched off at the back end of the field and will be running on strongly. Just a form update, beaten 2.7 lengths behind Barbati on the 28th of December. So it is a fairly quick backup, but we'll see how she has taken a run, and if Teeny Princely does decide to run her, then you know that she's in a good space and a big run can be expected from horse number 10, I'm the Buzz. But race number 1, number 2, Princess Joe, the one to beat, but it's all up to you whether you are willing to take 14-10 about a horse that doesn't come from the strongest of form lines. Daddy's Jet, I'm the Buzz, Sky Cafe, the ones to include into the mix as well.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together. And to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.